Happy people are everywhere. Miserable people are everywhere. Is happiness that overrated as everyone talks about it lately?
Yes, it is overrated because in the endless pursuit of happiness, we run around to receive that fast pleasure so much that we forget about more meaningful things in life. We swipe, we eat, we drink, we smoke, we have situationships, and we lose ourselves because we think that this new something will make me happy. This new achievement will give me something more. I will get this job and then I will be really satisfied. But you get the job, and then what? You are still that miserable and unhappy because you chase the happiness. You can't stop. It's not enough. Even the power and the pain of the nowadays time is like this endless pursuit of happiness.
And endless chasing. We chase for something that we cannot have. We are unhappy because we cannot have it. And we stay chasing it. And then what?
Hello, my name is Natalie Koval. I'm an international matchmaker in matchmaking almost 30 years. We are going to talk about happiness today, as you can see, and watch this video till the end because we are going to give you some recipes. Intrigued? Stay with us.
My name is Iryna and I'm a male client manager at Marriage by Natalie Boutique Possible.
So, talking about happiness, let's touch upon very important matters that, for example, there are different levels of happiness. There are different aspects of happiness.
And as well, there are different determinations of happiness. For example, genetics determine happiness, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, because there are different people who were raised differently, and somebody grew up as a happy person in general, and somebody grew up with a depression because their parents had loveless relationship, and the notion of happiness is vague for that kind of a person. So understanding happiness and discovering what is happiness for me is a big thing and worth discovering deeper and doing some self-research and opening up yourself, who you are and what is happiness for you.
Some people actually have a talent for happiness. Very often, when I interview men, and trust me, I interview our wonderful clients on a daily basis. Some men tell me, oh my God, I had such a bad experience. We were arguing, we were doing this and that. But it's all in the past. I'm ready to commit. I'm ready for something new. And here I am. Match me. Some men tell me, well, I had a bad experience and I'm not sure because, and it's going on and on and on and on. So some people do have a talent to actually be happy.
It's not only talent, it's just general type of a person and way of processing things inside. But if you feel that you are generally unhappy, if nothing makes you smile, if nothing satisfies you, that could be signs of a depression. Maybe you need to take care of it.
To talk to somebody who knows.
Find a specialist that will help you figure out whether it's a clinical depression that you're going through, or if it's like a temporary depression that the certain flow of life circumstances like shifted you. But getting that balance of generally feeling well, feeling satisfied with your life, with things that are happening around you, is actually a big stone in this wonderful building, wonderful palace of happiness that you built for yourself. Nowadays, we create our own happiness. We are masters of our life because a lot of resources are available, a lot of knowledge is available, and a lot of people are available to make it happen.
And we should not depend upon circumstances. Bad weather, bad climate, short day, long day during the winter, whatever. Because then, you know what happens? Sometimes like people tell me, well, you know, I'm not rich enough to be happy. If I had this like another million, then I would be happy. Or if I had been like, 10 centimeters tall, okay, then that would be the place where does it work like this? It doesn't.
Well, no, of course it doesn't, because it's delaying happiness. It's delaying life. That speaks about a fear of commitment, fear of relationship that needs to be addressed. If you've decided to achieve something you've never had, you need to do certain things you've never done. And at the beginning, start from this amazing 3-hour video of Mark Manson about happiness. Watch it, and it will open a lot of interesting pages for you. Mark Manson. Just Google it or YouTube it. Video about happiness. Okay? So that's a start.
So shall we talk about love? Because that's why we are all here. You know how they say that meaningful relationships are one of the biggest predictors of love.
Absolutely. We are happy in the moment. Now I have this dopamine, streaming in my blood, and I'm happy. But that's drugs happy. That's, that's a drug.
You will need more and more and more of new experiences to actually achieve that all the time, the new ones.
Many of us nowadays are happiness addicts, and we try to bring that immediate happiness and satisfaction to feel good. But a better thing is a feeling that regardless of emotions, I may have like the worst day of a year today, and I'm sad, or I'm angry, or I'm mad, or I'm very unhappy here on this level. But overall, here around myself, I am happy because I'm going in the right direction. I am with the right people that are surrounding me, and generally, I am doing well. This is more important than this temporary feeling of happiness. And creating that circumstances, acknowledging that this is happening, is the key thing. And this is the happiness you want to have, regardless of the wind that is outside the window, or the rain, or snow. So let's talk about relationships, because people say that the true deep connection and real bonding and warm relationships nowadays is the main factor of happiness.
Of course. It goes without saying that happiness is love, period. Is it actually true?
Yes, because love on different levels, just friendship or passionate love, gives us that dopamine that we need to balance ourselves. We need to feel happy. We need to feel good to be connected to life, to be on the same page with everything else that is happening around, and to survive these difficult circumstances that sometimes we get into.
And actually, we can be surrounded by different people. We can be surrounded by friends. We can be surrounded by family. But being with friends, being with family, and being in a romantic relationship is a totally different thing. Nothing compares to being in a romantic relationship when it comes to feel happy and complete.
It takes one human for another human. AI can replace a lot, but it cannot replace the human touch. It can't replace that serendipity that human relationships give when things happen unpredictably. And that is possible now with humans only. Thanks God,
Yes,